Tales from the darkness.
Extinction. Don't ask me how, but I have a mirror that allows me to see into the future for 1 full minute. All I have to do is ask it to show me a day and a place. The first time I used it, I viewed the next day. Nothing interesting. The next time, a year. A new building was starting to get built in Sacramento. Big whoop. It was fun to see different locations at different future times. That was until I asked it to show me the universe in the year 2300. And I saw nothing but pitch black. Omnipresent. Looking at the car to my left, I noticed that the driver had a very familiar face. My mother's. It couldn't be her. My mom can't drive a car. After the light turned green, I drove forward and pulled into the Walgreens parking lot. I shot for what I needed and walked up to the cashier. The man's face. It was my mother's. "Find everything okay?" he asked. I nodded. My phone rang. It was my mother's phone number. "Hey, Mom," I answered. "You wouldn't believe. Bro, it's Trevor. I'm using Mom's phone. She passed away a few minutes ago." Gravity. I was sitting at my desk, writing another horror story, when I noticed that my head began to move upwards, slowly detaching from my neck. I looked up to see many dark and evil things waiting for me to get closer. I tried to grab my head with my arms to keep it attached to my body. My arms were able to brush my jaw, but were powerless to fully grab on. My head floated up some more, like a balloon. My breath started to fade away as I reared closer and closer to the devilishly smiling figures above. Submersion. She pushed me off the boat and I fell into the river. I swam my way back up. "Why did you push me?" Her response, a chuckle. I attempted to climb back into the boat, but she hit my hands with the paddle. "Ow, what the hell?" Suddenly, my legs were grabbed. I looked down but couldn't see through the murky water. I looked at her. She appeared relieved. "Sorry," she said. "Better you than me." I opened my mouth to yell for help, but it filled up with water as I was quickly dragged to the bottom and beyond. The greenhouse. Back in my writing days, I used to come to this greenhouse every day to work on my books. I relished in the silence as well as the abundance and smell of the plants. I walked the entire perimeter and still cannot find the door. I peer in through the glass and notice that every plant's leaves and branches were moving in subtle waves. Wind cannot penetrate the enclosed space. Suddenly, my body becomes paralyzed. A sea of green envelopes pulls me more towards the center, where an impossibly large Venus flytrap is waiting with its mouth fully agape. Intro class. Welcome, the speaker announced as people continued to file into the room. Come on in, everybody. Welcome to Black Magic Training 101. My eyes lit up. I raised my hand. Yes, sir. What's your question? I said, I'm in the wrong class. Do you know where McClellan Clown Training's classroom is held? Down the hall. Have you enrolled with them yet? No. I was going to sign up when I got there. Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, future witches and warlocks, we're going to start with a more advanced topic this evening. How to perform a proper human sacrifice. The winner. The winning numbers are 13, 47, 2, 26, and 24. And the Powerball number is 15. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I read the numbers on the screen. I read the numbers on my ticket, mouth wide open. I won. Honey, come here. My wife came into the room with her standard resting bitch face. What? I won, babe. Look. I showed her the ticket. She smiled back at me. I laughed in glee before yelling in unbearable pain. I looked down to see my wife stabbing me in the stomach with her right hand while clutching the ticket in her left.